Alright guys, Evil Jake back again. This is my third installment. Today we're going to be talking about marijuana and how it is a gateway drug. Alright guys, people will argue till they're blue in the face, especially if you're an advocate of marijuana, that it's not a gateway drug. I must say, I disagree. I had to really think this through, but I can tell you why I disagree, and I can give you good reasons for it. It's our government, it's our parents, it's our own stupid heads that make it a gateway drug. But if they would be a little more open to people smoking marijuana and not make it such a bad thing, put such a stigma on it, much like smoking marijuana is much like cussing in church or thinking about another woman or any of those things. It's because technically it's wrong, shouldn't do it, but really is it that bad? I mean, you're really just thinking, and cussing is just a word. So marijuana is the same difference. And your advocates out there are going to say, well, it's a gateway drug. Well, they're right, but they don't even know why they're right. But I'm going to explain to you why they are right. It's because there's such a stigma put on marijuana today that it's so wrong to smoke marijuana that when a kid finally does subside to the peer pressure that the kids are around him or whoever's around him or himself just want to try something, smoking it, and he gets a nice high, he gets hungry as hell, and he laughs his ass off, then he falls asleep. How bad's that? I've never known anybody go out and kill somebody while being high on marijuana. Known some alcoholics get that way. Beer's not illegal. Jack Daniels isn't illegal. Grey Goose isn't illegal. But marijuana is. Marijuana grows naturally. You don't have to add anything to it. You don't have to do anything to it. You just light it and you smoke it. And inhale the vapors, and there you are. Well, what happens is when a kid gets on the stuff, he smokes it and he says, well, shit, that wasn't bad at all. It was actually kind of great. You know, in 2 or 3 hours, he's fine. He's woke up. He had a good little trip. Sure, he might be a little hungover, but it's no worse than any alcohol high he's ever had. He's drinking, probably feels actually pretty good, feels rested, and he had a good time. Well, now he gets offered cocaine or crack or methamphetamine or any of those things. Marijuana has been put in the same category as these drugs, heroin. So he's tried that. And he thinks to himself, well, marijuana wasn't that bad. Maybe everything I've ever been taught all my life about how bad it really was really isn't that bad. So he takes a step and he goes further. And it doesn't happen all the time. Hopefully you got enough sense to realize that those things are a little more hardcore than marijuana. But ultimately, the possibility is there. And it's because we stick that stigma on marijuana. So guys, I'm advocating that marijuana be legalized. Tax the hell out of it, just like you do cigarettes. And people will buy it. Because the people that really want it now, they're buying it anyway. They're paying good money for it. If we had farmers out there allocated lots to make, just like they do tobacco, and they market it in cigarettes, people would buy it, and you could make money for the government. Then we wouldn't have to worry about these damn bailouts and shit like that. I mean, God. I got another one on bailouts coming up, guys, so just look out for that one. But anyway, don't gateway from something else. Marijuana is not as bad as those other drugs. That's what I want to say. Don't listen to your fucking parents. Don't listen to the government. Don't listen to your school teachers. Don't listen to the damn ads. You're not going to go out and kill somebody. That being said, don't go driving while you've been smoking. You're a fucking idiot, okay? And my last thought on marijuana is the reason it's probably not legalized is there's not an easy way to test for it in your system to show whether you smoked it immediately or if you smoked it in the past, like 2 weeks ago. So if a cop pulled you over, because you're definitely inebriated when you get pulled over with marijuana, and you deserve to go to jail because you should not be drinking and driving or driving while intoxicated. So you're stupid if you do that. I can't repeat that enough. You're stupid. Do it in the privacy of your own home or your friend's house. Do it. Don't go out there and start bragging about it. Enjoy it. But anyway, They don't have a way to test for it. If they could come up with a way to say, okay, you've smoked in the past 5 hours, you're inebriated, off marijuana, we're taking you in for driving under the influence. They can't do that now, though. They can't tell whether you smoked it 5 hours ago or 5 days ago. And that would never hold up in court. You can say, I didn't smoke it. So there's really no way to really beat it. You could always beat it in court. So that's probably the main holdback in my mind why it's not legal at this point. But it's like when they say outlaw guns, only outlaws will have guns. Same way with marijuana. It's illegal. So if you want the shit, you're going to get it illegally. So let's just tax the shit and let's smoke it up. If you people that smoke it on a regular basis anyway, more power to you. Unfortunately, I have a job now that does have random drug testing, and I don't get to smoke it quite as often, so pray for me that I might get something a little bit different. But it's hard to find something paying real good money these days. Anyway, peace out, guys. Enjoy it. I'd love to hear your opinions.